So the Biden administration claims it shot down another flying object today over Alaska. And here it is.
So I can confirm that the Department of Defense was tracking a high altitude object over Alaska airspace in the last 24 hours. The object was flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flight. Out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of the Pentagon, President Biden ordered the military to down the object. And they did. And it came inside our territorial waters. Those waters right now are frozen, but inside territorial airspace and over territorial waters. Fighter aircraft assigned to U.S. Northern Command took down the object within the last hour. Okay.
So I'm calling bullshit on this until they show us a video like they did of the one that was shot down after it went out of the airspace by South Carolina. I think this is all a crock of shit, to tell you the truth. I think it's just there to make old Joe look tough and strong, which I'm thinking is just a bunch of bullshit. So unless the Pentagon and the Air Force and whatever was, because those planes have cameras on them, they can show us the actual footage of it, I'm calling bullshit, and I think everybody else should too. Now back to a more serious matter. The ATF has passed a law. The ATF's not allowed to pass laws, but that's neither here nor there at this moment. The ATF passed a law banning pistol braces on AR-15 pistols. It's a stabilizing brace that you put over the gun and it straps to your wrist. It was actually invented and designed so that veterans who have handicaps could shoot an AR-type weapon without having a long barrel on it, basically an AR-15 pistol. And the ATF approved this well over a decade ago. The ATF said, no, this is fine. But the ATF had changed their ruling a couple of times. First, they said you could shoulder it and it was okay. Then they said you couldn't shoulder it. Then they said you could shoulder it. So that's kind of baffling as can be. But the point I'm getting at is if you own an AR-15 with a pistol brace on it, the ATF says now you have 120 days, which is actually less now because it's been in the register and you can go look it up, to either turn the weapon in, destroy the weapon, register it as a short-barreled rifle, or remove the fucking pistol brace, destroy the brace so it can't be put back on the gun. The pistol brace itself is not illegal, they said. It's just an object. But when it's on the gun, you are intending to circumvent the NFA and make a short-barreled rifle by putting this brace that they said was legal. I have a question, and I think it's a serious question, and that perhaps we should all call our congressman and ask him this question. Would that be considered entrapment for a law enforcement agency to say that, yes, it's legal, and millions were purchased? One of the upper end guesstimations is 40 million of them were purchased, sold and purchased. So I don't think people just bought it to say, look what I have in my closet. I got this little brace. No, I believe people bought them and put them on their AR-15 pistols so that they could have something more stable, to a platform to use that's more easily usable. I'm at a loss for words right now. This is all bullshit and it's pissing me off. And as well as it should. Everybody else should be fucking torqued by this too. These goddamn communist bastards come and tell us, yes, it's okay. Most people purchased it because it was a legal object to purchase. Who the fuck would want to purchase something, and who the fuck would want to sell something on the open market that's illegal? Huh? So now they're telling you if you don't comply with these fucking little rules that they're making, that you're in possession of a felony. It's 10 years in prison, $250,000 fine per occurrence. You own 2 guns, it's 20 years and $500,000. What the fuck kind of shit is that? The ATF doesn't make laws, Congress does. The thing that's really pissing me off right now with Congress is those assholes should be in the process of defunding the ATF. If I was the fucking Speaker of the House right now, I'd be calling the director for the ATF and asking him, hey, dickhead, you want your money for next year? Because if you don't knock this shit off, you ain't getting a penny. And it may be a year or two before we're either not here or we have more control. But until that time, you're not getting a fucking penny. I don't think your people are going to work for free. I think that would stop this nonsense right now. They did the same bullshit over bump fire stocks. They did the same bullshit over bump fire stocks. 2018, Trump told the ATF, go ahead and list bump fire stocks as automatic weapons. Really? Wow, automatic weapons. Okay. If you ever seen a bump fire stock or used a bump fire stock, they're fucking worthless. But this came about after a shooting from the Mandalay Bay at a country concert in Las Vegas. I guess the guy didn't like the fucking music. But nonetheless, that wasn't a AR-15 with the bump stock. And if they're trying to blow that smoke up your ass, you're risking colon cancer if you want to listen. That's a crock of shit. The weapon they showed inside the hotel room was on the ground with a bipod in a bump stock. It's not how they fucking work. They're fucking bitch to use. And all the recordings of the fucking weapon that was being fired fucking sound like a belt-fed fucking machine gun. How come they've never released all the papers from all this shit? Oh, what a crock of shit. This is just a fucking ploy. They want to disarm us. Why? Why is the fucking government so hell-bent on disarming its citizens? If anything, you'd think they'd be wanting us to buy more weapons and stock up on ammo with the bullshit Russia's doing, the bullshit that fucking China's doing, the bullshit that's going on south of our border that's fucking coming this way, fucking Canada. I mean, god damn, we're surrounded by fucking assholes. No, they want power, and they want all of us on our knees and submissive to them. Well, I say fuck you. Fuck you. Kiss my ass, go to hell, you worthless pieces of shit. If this country doesn't fucking wake up, if all of us don't fucking start getting our shit together, we're no longer going to be the United States of America. We're going to be the controlled assholes who couldn't fight back. Our founding fathers are rolling in their fucking graves right now. They're rolling in our fucking graves. And if anybody wants to think this is, an extreme thing, I'm calling somebody to go and do something, that's not what I'm calling for at all. You need to call your congressman. You need to fucking tell them, hey, this is entrapment by the ATF. This is bullshit. And this needs to fucking stop. I will not comply. You need to call your congressman and tell them they need to defund the ATF. And as far as this little balloon thing, it's an object. They're not even saying it's a balloon. It's an object. Well, fuck, I saw a trash bag flying through the air today. It's the windy season coming up around here, and the thermals pick up trash bags that tend to grow on fucking mesquite bushes all over the place this time of the fucking year. It's the season for them. They're in bloom. That's an object. Will they want to go and shoot it down? I guarantee you that bag was made in China. That's all I got for you today. Think about it. Call your congressman. Look them up. Fucking send them a text message. Send them a fucking email. Tell them this is bullshit. We're not gonna put up with this. Why should the states have to sue? Why should individuals have to sue the government for this when the government is not even, this is just a fucking bureaucracy that's doing this shit. Nobody voted for these assholes. Who the fuck do they think they are? What kind of power do they think they have? But I'll tell you what, take their fucking wallet away from them and let's see how dedicated they are to their cause. Nobody wants to work for free. This is a fucking crock of shit. Have a good one.